Welcome to IABS IS Academy. Today we are going to discuss about 4th August Press Information Bureau news analysis. Three important news are there. Permanent Commission to Women Officers in Indian Army, Kelo India Scheme, Sahakar Cooperative Tube, NCDC channel. We'll discuss one by one. Permanent Commission to Women Officers in Indian Army. Grant of Permanent Commission to Women Officers in Indian Army. Army Headquarters detailed instruction for submission of applications was in news on 4th August. Indian Army start process of granting Permanent Commission to women officers. Women's getting Permanent Commission in Army now a reality. Under SSC, women officers are initially taken for a period of 5 years, which is extendable only up to 14 years. Permanent commissioning will allow them to serve till the age of retirement like men. In 2008, women officers were given permanent commission in two non-combat streams of Judge and Advocate General JAG and Army Education Corps. The Supreme Court in February had directed that all serving women officers who have been recruited under the Short Service Commission (SSC) will have to be considered for permanent commission and holding of command in non-combat. Indian Army has started the process of giving permanent commission to women officers who have joined the service through Women's Special Entry Scheme (WSES) and Short Service Commission Women (SSCW). In 2020, Defense Ministry order had specified grant for permanent commission to SSC women officers in additional 8 streams of the Indian Army, which are Army Air Defense, Signals Engineers, Army Aviation, Electronics and Mechanical Engineers, EME, Army Service Corporation, Army Ordnance Corporation, and Intelligence Operation. That's a welcoming move. And second important news is about Kelo India scheme under Sports Ministry. Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports Sri Kiran Rijiju chaired the first General Council meeting of the Kelo India scheme today and addressed officials of state sports departments and other central ministries. Speaking at the meeting, he urged that the states to organize state-level Kelo India games annually with an effort to identify a large number of grassroots level talents. Sri Raju said the annual competition had being organized at the national level under the Kelo India scheme, like the Kelo India Youth Games and University Games, have helped to identify sporting talent from all states. However, that is not enough. Every state can organize annual Kelo India Games to identify grassroots level talents and to give a large platform to sporting talent from the state. States that already conduct annual sporting competitions can align with Kelo India scheme, and the center will support them in conducting these events. Speaking about the importance of identifying grassroots level talent, the minister also said to make India a sporting superpower, we need to identify talent as young as 5 to 10 years old and groom them to be future champions. It takes at least 8 years to groom an athlete for the Olympics, and if we identify talent at an early stage, then their chances of making it to the Olympics podium is limited. Therefore, the states must concentrate on identifying young talent, and to do that, organizing competitions at the state, district, block, and panchayat levels in crucial. Also, the minister said that the need for states to identify their best sporting infrastructure for Kelo India State Center of Excellence (KSCE) on priority. KSC. The Sports Ministry will establish Kelo India State Center of Excellence under Kelo India scheme in order to give world-class sporting facilities to athletes to enhance their Olympic performances. One KICE will be identified in each state and union territory as an effort to create a robust sporting ecosystem in the entire country. In order to upgrade the existing center to the KICSCE, the government will extend a viability gap funding in sports science and technology, support for sports disciplines practiced at the center, and also bridge the gaps in requirements of sports equipments, expert coaches, and high performance managers. The state and union territory will run the center and build capacity to turn into the world class sporting facility and will be responsible for all aspects of management of the center, including boarding, lodging, and maintenance. While funds for critical gaps such as expert coaches, support staffs, equipments, infrastructure will be extended through the Kelo India scheme. The Kelo India State Center of Excellence is being established to strengthen India's pursuit of excellence in Olympics. Our effort is to scale up the best sporting facilities available in each state in India into academies of world class standard. where athletes from all over the country will want to train in their specific discipline. The sporting facilities have been identified after in depth analysis by a government committee. And the third important news is Sahakar Cooperative Tube NSDC channel. So, Union Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Sri Narendra Singh Tomar today launched the Sahakar Cooperative Tube NCDC channel, a new initiative of National Cooperative Development Corporation. Cooperatives have a major role in the country in realizing the Prime Minister's dream. Sri Tomar also launched guidance videos produced by NCDC on formation and registration of a cooperative for 18 different states in Hindi and regional languages. NCDC. Appreciating the efforts of NCDC, the minister said the key strategy in the ecosystem is to facilitate involvement of youth in cooperatives. Formation of new cooperatives is a prerequisite for bringing new life and dedication in the realm of cooperative movement. The guidance videos in different languages covering 18 states would also strengthen and deepen the major initiatives of our government to promote and form 10,000 FPOs, farmer producer organizations. NCDCs has a major role in forming of FPOs in cooperative mode. That is more important. More states would have been added to the collection of guidance on videos on NCDC Sahakar Cooperative Tube channel in due course of time. Cooperatives in India have a long way and have proven their success in improving the condition of farmers and economic development, largely as association of small and marginal farmers and rural poor. The cooperatives have acquired a huge network of over 8.5 lakhs organizations and 290 million members. They have substantially contributed in raising the income of their members and achieving rural prosperity. Cooperatives lend strength to farmers to minimize risk in agriculture and allied sector and act as a shield against exploitation. Thanks for watching IABS IAS Academy's YouTube channel. Please subscribe our channel for our daily PIB, AAR and Hindu news analysis. Thank you.